These people had one thing in common. They knew they had it in themselves. They knew they could be something beyond where they were. They were willing to put their time, their energies to better themselves. What you really could do with more skills, it's just remarkable.
As an investor or a businessman, we all look up to Warren Buffett, who has outdone everyone on the Wall Street. How does he hire people and on what basis? What filters does he apply to select individuals as he does on stocks? Stay tuned as we'll be covering all that in today's video. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's dive in. Warren Buffett, the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, has captured the attention of the entire globe. So how did he pull it off? Actually, it's less about what he's done and more about what he hasn't done. With so many demands on his time every day, Buffett learned a long time ago that time is the most valuable commodity of all. He had simply learned the art and practice of establishing personal boundaries. It's less essential if he meant no in the investment sense. What matters is that his advice, in whatever context, can apply to everyone who finds themselves at a crossroads in daily decision-making. 1/4 most ambitious people aspire to achieve their goals. We are motivated by the desire to achieve more, develop new skills, advance in our careers, and establish new businesses. But in order to achieve optimal balance and enjoyment, we must also consider our personal life. In this context, ambition can imply prioritizing family obligations, broadening our social circles, and pursuing hobbies and other interests. That's why Buffett's counsel hits us square in the face. To simplify our life, we must know what to aim towards. It involves repeatedly saying no to the meaningless things that come in our way every day, while maintaining focus on saying yes to the few things that actually matter. Despite this, the billionaire investor known as the Oracle of Omaha for his investment prowess continues to be involved in critical decisions at the company he built into one of the world's largest and most successful. Buffett loves to think about big-picture concerns affecting the firm's long-term goals, even if he doesn't spend much time evaluating potential applicants for available jobs. Despite this, Buffett's list of criteria for evaluating potential Berkshire Hathaway employees has remained consistent. How does he hire people and on what basis? What filters does he apply to select individuals as he does on stocks? Warren Buffett is frequently visited by students, and when they do, he likes to play a game with them. He asks each student to choose a classmate to work with. Not just any classmate, but the one you'd choose if you could keep 10% of their wages for the rest of your life. Which of your classmates would you choose and why? Buffett wonders aloud, are you going to pick the one with the highest IQ? Are you going to choose the person who can throw the football the furthest? Which one has the best grades? Characteristics will make you choose them. Then he switches things up once more. Who do you believe has the least chance of succeeding? Why? To Buffett, the answer is none. People choose these characteristics. People choose whether or not to be generous, whether or not to take credit for things they didn't do, whether or not to keep track of their accomplishments in life, and whether or not to be envious. In the end, it's fairly straightforward. Develop the traits on the left and avoid the attributes on the right. Buffett disclosed 3 key characteristics. You seek for 3 things: intelligence, energy, and integrity. Buffett said in an interview with the University of Nebraska at Lincoln's College of Business Administration Alumni Journal, where he obtained his bachelor's degree. Buffett believes that integrity is the most crucial of these 3 characteristics, according to CNBC. He clarifies that every business student you have possesses the necessary intelligence and vigor. Integrity isn't something you're born with. Someone who lacks integrity in the business field may be labeled a liar or a self-serving individual. Buffett argues a student of college age can pretty much decide what kind of person they will be at 60. They will never have integrity if they don't have it now. The bonds of habit can be difficult to break at times. It is possible for students to create their own chains. Along with these guidelines for hiring employees, Buffett also provided his process for choosing a strong role model to emulate. Pick someone you admire and ask yourself why you admire them, he added. It's usually because they're giving, nice, and kind individuals, and those are the people to aspire to be like. experts on workplace interactions, according to CNBC, back Warren Buffett's assessment. According to research, finding the right mentor might help you advance in your career and professional life. Mentors can also assist individuals in being more productive, critical thinkers, and resilient in the face of adversity. The tide has most definitely swung in Buffett's favor, as the billionaire will undoubtedly become a role model for many younger investors looking for guidance. While intelligence, energy, and ethics are definitely desirable qualities in employees across a variety of sectors, his influence in shaping Berkshire Hathaway into the giant it is today cannot be overstated. Buffett revealed at the 1997 Berkshire Hathaway annual meeting of shareholders that he had created a bunch of filters in his thoughts over the years to help him quickly assess and reject our firms. In 1997, he explained it to the audience in detail. Then we have a bunch of filters we've developed in our minds over time. We don't say they're perfect filters. We don't say that those filters don't occasionally leave things out that shouldn't get through, but they're efficient. The Oracle of Omaha went on to explain that is why he does not have a hold on every single firm in the globe. He understood about as much as there was to know about those firms that he did understand without actually being a part of them. We've probably gotten as far as we'll get with the ones we're capable of comprehending, so in 5 minutes we'll know, he went on to explain. This is all part of Buffett's goal to simplify his process and make highlighting the finest investment ideas as simple as possible. He went on to remark that research or consultants that tell the client what they want to hear, we're not his cup of tea. However, we care about being correct about the business's economic qualities, and we believe we have certain filters that tell us in some circumstances that we know enough to appraise. Buffett and his right-hand man, Charlie Munger, Trade's portfolio, feel that trying to comprehend as many companies as possible is a waste of time. Instead, the pair argues that investors should focus on their finest ideas, as well as the firms, sectors, and industries that they know and understand best, where the odds of making a mistake are minimal. This contradicts conventional investment theory, which indicates that to reduce risk, investors should employ diverse portfolios. While a varied portfolio might help you limit risk, investing in firms and ideas you don't understand likely to result in lower results. In 1997, Munger remarked, "I've got nothing to add to that, except that people underrate the importance of a few simple big ideas. And I think that, to the extent of Berkshire Hathaway is a didactic enterprise teaching the right systems of thought, I think that the chief lessons are that a few big ideas really work, as I think these filters of ours have worked pretty well, because they're so simple. Overall, investing in a stock you don't understand makes no sense, and it's best to dismiss the idea as quickly as possible before convincing yourself to acquire it." Both Pabrai and Buffett have a method for doing so, and it may be worthwhile to follow in their footsteps. With this, we've come to the end. What do you think about the way Buffett's mind works? Do let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content just like this one and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and also press the bell icon to get notified about our new videos. Until then, fellas!